Hi guys, it's Simon at Kairos Capital Markets. Today we're going to go over the DDPs, the daily direction predictions for Wednesday the 4th of January. So the first one in the list will be oil. It's only going to be a little short-term day trade, a little pullback. So I'm still quite bullish on oil, but I do see it needs a correction in the marketplace. So the monthly has quite literally had a little run up, but it does show RSI being 100 on oversold, so maybe it could be pulled back a little bit. The weekly shows the same again, of RSI of 100, but at the same time has been decelerating a little. Now the daily is what I like to look at here. As you can see here, we've had a bit of deceleration and lots of little reversal candles there. The volume is very low, and it's just dropped out of the marketplace. So I was like, okay, let's look into the intraday of this one. And we go down to US oil there. Let's load up. On the 1 hour chart, you can clearly see it has a lower low here. Simple as that. We'll let it rise up to this area here somewhere, and we'll take it short to get out before 51. Simple as that. I want to get out. Nice little quick in and out trade there, no problem at all. So that's what I'm looking for there. Look for the trend change here roughly. Reversal candles around that area. This is the 1 hour chart. If you look at the 4 hour chart, the 4 hour chart shows you the trend line up here. It's broke the trend line, break and retest around this area here. Your Fibonacci retracement as well would also be well within there, like that. Put your stop around about here somewhere, and you're pretty much going to be covered. It's pretty safe, safe trade that would be in that aspect there. Obviously, nothing's ever guaranteed, but this is what I'm looking for in the marketplace. The next trade I'm looking for is silver. Kind of same story as oil as such, really. It's just kind of chopped around a little bit, and it's burst out from its daily $15.9 level. The weekly's got RSI of 0, so it's underbought, so it'd be some buying pressure there. And I just see it being a little move upwards, maybe to the daily 50. Not too sure, but it's just going to be a coalition in and out trade. And the same as oil, quite literally, we saw the trend change happen, and now waiting for a pullback into the 16.2 area. And if you plot that on the 4 hour chart, so give me 1 second. 16.2 on there, right where the line is. We've had rejections there before several times. I know in the past as well we've had rejections as well. Yeah, a bit of chop there, but it has reacted there a few times in the past, but the most recent one it has there definitely. So you could say it's a fake out. It'll pop down and it ran up a little bit, no problem at all. On this one, I am quite literally going to wait for the test of this 16.2 area and put my stop below the 1 hour 50 definitely, and obviously the 4 hour 50, put my stop below that as well. Next trade is Euro Aussie. Now, although this is predicted for the day, I'm actually predicting a much longer term here. So let me give you an example why. The monthly, we've got a key level at 155. It had multiple touches, break and retest, and it crashed below it. Had a double test of it, and it started crashing down again. If you notice, there is a bullish wedge here, or rising wedge. Bullish wedge. It's a rising wedge, which is the bearish pattern. So what's happened is we've had the test of the 155 level, broke down below the monthly 50, and now we struggle to break to actually close above the monthly 50. If you go to the weekly chart, you can then see the breakdown a bit more there. We've actually got kind of a triangle here as such, bit messy, but we've got this key trend line here, which has clearly been broken to the downside, which is obviously was shown on the monthly as well. So for me, it looked quite bearish. We're breaking retest of the weekly 50, the third touch there, and then breaking down below the 145 area on the chart here. So on the daily, I was just waiting for just to actually quite literally break down. I mean, you could took this maybe yesterday as well. I did look at it, but the trend change did not actually happen on the intraday, so I wasn't too happy to take it. No point in taking extra risk. You have your own style how you trade, and this is how I trade. Simple as that. So yeah, so I know the negative confidence factor here is the daily 50. It's been respected multiple times here, so I know I'm trading into this. So although I'm waiting for the pullback in this, it's going to be more of a longer term trade this is. And if you pop down into the intraday again, you see what I'm looking for, the trend change there. As simple as that. You just want a little test of the 1445 level on the 4 hour chart. It's going to be a wide stop. I don't like wide stops. Normally I'd take much tighter stops than that I would, but for this trade you're going to have to do it this way just because of where I think it'll go next. You could do a short-term trade. You could do something maybe like this, 80 pip stop, 80 pip limit roughly, or 100 pip limit, no problem at all, and just get the meat of the trade there, no problem. But because Euro Aussie short being a positive carry trade, I feel that we could actually get a lot more meat to this trade anyway. So I'm looking long term here, and long term on this one for me would be, well, the first level is around about here, 138-ish area, 1.38, and then the next one down would be around about here somewhere. Let's have a look. 129, 130 is a round number. That'd be a nice area. And then you've got this area and this area here as well. So you've got a few areas you can go down to, and it could create even a double bottom. So yeah, I think it's got a bit of a way to go on this one. The last trade I'm looking at now for tomorrow would be Aussie Swiss, but that is long. Now my problem with this, my only problem, is I won't take Euro Aussie short and Aussie Swiss long, because that's just doubling your risk for no reason. Secondly as well, Aussie Swiss does seem to be more of a pullback to the daily 50 rather than a long term trade. So you could say, oh, it's part of the short term trade versus a long term trade. But for me personally, I would much rather do Euro Aussie short, purely on the grounds that I see the more long term trade there. But if you did actually look at this one, it's also not an issue. It depends what signal you get, I suppose, and what you like trading with. And again, we're looking at pullback just to around about the 1 hour 50. The 4 hour 50 is there for support as well. Put Fibonacci levels in for the pullback. Let's take a little look. So yeah, if you retest the actual the EMAs, you'll get a nice little Fibonacci factory pullback. Put your stop below S1 there, and you take it up to R1. Really shouldn't be a problem too much. Just make sure though with this one you got this daily 50. So the daily 50 is sitting around about what's it sitting at? 7458 and 7450 is just below R1, so you want to get before the daily 50 definitely, and obviously this key trend line there has been respected multiple times. Lots of fake outs as well there, so watch out there. So this could head short as well, but for the moment we're just trading the day there. So that's my 4 predictions for tomorrow, the 4th, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Thank you very much.